Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Raven Maureen, and I have to decompress and let you guys just I have to talk to you guys about the weekend that I had. So I figured that it would just be best to start with a Let's Chat video because there's just so much to unpack. So this past weekend I went to NYC Frocktails and I had the time of my life. I met everybody that we know online in the sewing community. I wouldn't say everybody, but it was a lot of people that we all recognize, right? And then I met some of you guys who watch my channel, which was like, when I tell you I probably could have cried right there, like on the dance floor. It was gonna happen. But it meant so much to me that there were people out there that watched my channel, and of course we're there to kind of celebrate with everyone and just, you know, join in the fun. And then you guys, so I didn't tell you guys on this channel because I wasn't sure like how the day would go or like what that would look like, but I got to go to Simplicity offices, which is in the heart of Times Square right there on 42nd and Broadway, and I had a really good time. I was just like, my head was exploding with like all of the information that I got and everything. So I am coming up with a video right now. I'm editing it for the Simplicity offices tour. And then I got so excited at Frocktails. I barely took any video there, but you know, that's part of the fun, right? And then on Sunday, I also went fabric shopping, so I'm doing a separate video for that. So you've got two videos coming up with never before seen footage of Simplicity offices and never before seen fabric that I bought in New York. But it just was such a good feeling to just like be with people that you know and that you recognize on the internet, because social media or even just living away from friends and family like how I do can be isolating. It can feel lonely at times, but this was like a huge community event. So if you're not familiar with Frocktails, because a couple people asked me about what is Frocktails, Frocktails is a community event. As far as I know, there is no general steering committee. The way it was explained to me last year when I went to Atlanta, Frocktails, was that if you live in a major city or in a major area where there's a lot of sewists, right, you pretty much kind of put that call out like, hey, does anyone want to do Frocktails with me? And you create the Instagram account and possibly the TikTok account, and then you kind of start planning your event that way. So there are several different franchises of Frocktails. There's Miami Frocktails, there's Atlanta Frocktails, which I just mentioned. I went last year, had a wonderful time, got to meet so many amazing people. I met Mimi G, I met Faith, I met So with Nikki, she's really into like bras and stuff like that. Of course, I went with my friend Stacy. Just a really, really amazing time. And you just meet people that are like you, and you meet in your like me-made dress and whatnot. And then there's also, I think there's like a Toronto Frocktails. There's offshoots like in Europe and in other parts of North America. So yeah, that's the gist of Frocktails. And I highly recommend that if you see an event like that, or if you notice some sort of like activity around a Frocktails account, buy the tickets. It's usually about $100, but when I tell you it's worth it, it's worth it. You get drinks, you get food, you get to interact with people, you get door prizes. Of course, you get to make your outfit, and people like get that. Like they're like, oh my gosh, you made your outfit. I recognize the outfit. I recognize the pattern. Like they see you, we see each other. It's worth the $100, I promise you. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, I've been bursting to tell you guys about that, but now that we've got all of that out of the way, I do also want to share that while we were at Frocktails, I actually raffled off a set of my blush minis, a set of 15, and I was so excited because the best person in the world got them. She already bought like my set of 6, and so she had told me, she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy the minis. And when she won the minis, and there were tickets in that raffle box, I looked, she won the minis. It was like, this couldn't happen for a better person. So I do want to let you guys know that with the excitement of Frocktails and everything, I'm opening up this coupon code for everyone. You can use NYC Frocktails, all caps, no spaces, at checkout at my shop. When you spend $50, you save $10. So Again, save $10 when you use NYC Frocktails, all caps, no spaces, when you spend $50 in my shop. Make sure you use the code at checkout. There's so many things that you can get at my shop that could equal out to $50. You can get the set of 3 plus one of the mini sets. You can get 2 mini sets plus another mini set. You can get a set of 6. There's so many different ways you can cut and splice it so that it equals out to $50 so that you can save your $10. So I made it super easy for you guys. I'm putting the link in the description and of course at the bottom of this screen as well. So let's get into what I'm sewing this week. Last week I went to New York Frocktails. This weekend I am going to a wedding. One of my good friends from college, she's getting married this is the same young lady where I went to her bachelorette trip in April. Y'all remember I made like a whole wardrobe set and everything for that trip. Well, we are going to Kelly's wedding now. And so the fabric, I was really worried that it wouldn't come on time. It actually showed up at the door today. So I'm pre-washing it right now. I'm going to cut it out. Then I'm going to get into sewing it tomorrow. By the way, this is the pattern that I'm using. It's McCall's 8341. And I'm going to be doing view B. I'm so excited to be doing this. And the fabric that I picked is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm doing a full vlog about it. So that'll probably come out sometime next week once I sew it up and wear it to the wedding. The other thing I really want to try and tackle, I don't know if I'll get to it because that dress over there has got a lot of pieces. So I really want to finish my shacket, and it's really going to take some willpower to finish it because the last 2 things that I have to do are things that nobody wants to do. No one wants to do a placket. No one wants to do a sleeve. No one wants to do a hem. I'm right there, y'all. And so, yeah, I got to figure it out. I got to scoop my life together and sew that up. And I don't think it'll be cool enough to wear it in Atlanta, but I do want to have it in my fall wardrobe for sure. So last week when I was working on my Frocktails jumper, let me tell y'all, I went to Walmart because it was past the time that Joann's had closed, and I went to Walmart for a zipper and I came back with a ton of fabric. And I am not a Walmart fabric snob, but I do recognize that sometimes they don't have the best fabric. And I do not buy things just because they are cheap. I buy things because I like the way they look, I like the way they feel, and if it happens to come from Walmart, then it happens to come from Walmart, and that's that. So I actually spent about $50 on fabric at Walmart. Let me show you what I got. So I got this 3 yards of Aztec type fabric. It's like a sweater type feel, and I'm thinking I want to do like a long drapey cardigan, possibly with a hood or something. I think that'll be cute. And so this is 3 yards for $8. This is like a tie-dye sweatshirt fleece fabric. I really like it. I think I want to make like a onesie, maybe like the Aurora jumpsuit, which is actually Aronica's jumpsuit by Made for Mermaids, I think it was. But it's 3 yards, $8. You see it's got all different types of tie-dye in it, and I think it's really cute. I think it'll be really nice as a onesie, so I'm excited. I got 4 yards of this t-shirt fabric. It's like white t-shirt fabric. It was $6. I figured, you know what, if I want to make myself a t-shirt, or if I want to make Joe a t-shirt, I could just have t-shirt fabric nearby. If this is, oh, it's 100% polyester. So what I could also do is I can get synthetic grit dye and make t-shirts in different colors. So the next thing I got, and I actually picked up 2 of these. This is 4 yards, $6, and this is kind of like a probably like a rayon type white fabric. I picked it up because I just was like, you know what, you can never have enough white fabric, especially like for spring and summer. And I mean, I know that we're approaching fall, or we're approaching winter, right? But at the same time, there's always next spring and summer. I'm pretty sure I'll be sewing around that time. Okay, you guys, I want to thank you so much for coming to my chat. Don't forget to look out for those new videos that I told you will be coming soon. And if you like this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you can also follow me at Raven Maureen on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. I will see you next time. Bye.